Hey yo, what it do? It's your boy E-Ice. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Listen, before we get into the video, make sure you comment, like, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell button because we can be rocking to the left, rocking to the right, so make sure you just click that button. Today I'm coming at you with a fresh video. And this video is going to be for all of my independent artists out there. I just want to get some tips and tricks. And I just want to pass on this knowledge to you guys. You can apply these tips within your career, come bigger and grow within yourself as an artist. Now, my name is E-Ice. I have been doing music for quite a while now, so I do have the experience of getting myself in blogs, getting myself exposure, having thousands and thousands of views on YouTube, social media. I have also been blessed of getting my music on some nice playlists. So I'm just going to pass on that knowledge so that way that you guys can also apply this and be successful in your career. So number one is that start your own indie label. You got to look at yourself as a business because you are a business. You're not just an artist, you're also a business. So you want to get serious about what are you doing with your music career. So start a label. That also means get your LLC in place, get your EIN number, get all of that organized and on the forefront because you're going to actually need something that's going to actually show some type of business of what you're doing. So start an LLC for your record label, pick a name, and register your LLC so that way you can be protected. Now, it goes further than a BMI, ASCAP. It goes beyond that. So if you really want to take your career serious, start your own indie record label because you are a business. Number two, you want to set a budget. This is an industry where it's not free. It's a very expensive business. So you actually need a budget. You cannot freeload off of anyone. You can't always beg for things for free. You need a budget. This is a business where you gotta pay to get yourself out there. You gotta pay to put yourself out there. You gotta pay for a lot of things, and it's not cheap. So that means if you need to get yourself a job, get a job. It's okay to get a job. Don't feel bad. It's okay to get your job and support yourself with your career at the same time. So even if you need 2 jobs, 3 jobs, I mean, you gotta make the sacrifice. It's not easy in this business, it's not cheap. So you're going to need a budget. So grind, and set a budget and make sure that you can actually support yourself. Tip number 3 is that you want to gather you up a small team. And I don't mean about like an A&R or a manager. You don't need a manager in the beginning because there's nothing really to manage on that type of scale unless you really blow up. But until then, what I mean about a small team is find you a nice producer that is very flexible in so many styles of music, pop, R&B, rock, because it is really great to have a nice producer that can make you sound really nice with beats, so you can just sound very professional. So find you a nice producer. As well, you want to also look for a nice engineer. An engineer that will make you sound great, that will make you sound polished, that would just make you really sound like a established artist. And you also want to find you a permanent videographer that can shoot your videos on a regular basis, a nice videographer that can make your videos HQ and just top of the line dope. You also want to also find you a dope photographer that you can work with on a regular basis because you're going to need up-to-date photos, you're going to need up-to-date music videos, you're going to need music. So this is really great as a small team. And here's another thing. Research local entertainment lawyers in your area and just find the ones that really sticks out to you the most and keep those in your back pockets because when your career really do become much bigger and contracts starts to come your way and deals are on the table, you already have a lookout of what entertainment lawyers you want to work with. So never go into a business deal signing anything without a lawyer looking at it. So just always research entertainment lawyers and just have them in your back pocket. So when that time presents itself, you can start reaching out to those entertainment lawyers. So that's what I mean about a small team. Number 4 is that you always want to network. I know a lot of artists network the wrong way, which they spam people with that music and they just do too much. You don't want to do that. What I mean by networking is engage yourself and just really do it naturally. So here's my thing. I suggest you guys get business cards. Artists should also get business card where it say your name, where you can find your music, your social media sites. So when you run into important people in public, you know what I'm saying, you can introduce yourself and also hand out your business cards and keep it moving from there. Also, gather you a small pitch. And what I mean about a pitch is that gather you a few words of how you're going to introduce yourself when you see this person. What are your few seconds or what are you trying to say when you meet this person? Because the first couple of seconds is very important. They're going to know, okay, are you serious? Or do you know what you're talking about? So gather a pitch so that way you can be put together when you meet people and you be right on cue. Another thing about networking, we in the middle of a pandemic, but you have so many online workshops and just like so many classes and courses that are going on for like independent artists. I know Spotify is really big with independent artists. If you like look up their workshops, they always having something like Zoom, like you can like tune in and actually attend these things virtually. So always look out for like music conferences and business conferences that are dealing with music. Spotify, they always having like some dope events, even things around the world. It doesn't necessarily have to be Spotify, but there's all types of things around the world that have like music business events where you can attend virtually. So tap into them things, learn who are the people behind these big events, follow them on social media, and other A&Rs, you know what I'm saying, that are for like big time record labels or, you know, other people in the music industry, follow these people on social media. But here's the thing, every single day, you want to start engaging. What a lot of people do when they follow these people is that they spam these people, and they're really not paying attention to you guys. So basically what you want to do at least once a week, have it to where you go on these people's pages and you just naturally, you know what I'm saying, like engage into their content. So if they're posting something about they drinking like their favorite coffee, engage with them about their favorite coffee. If they're posting something about they about to take a business trip, engage with that business trip. So but you want to do this on a daily basis so that way this person can start to become familiar with you and you can become recognizable. And so that way you're getting yourself out there and you're building a natural, organic networking connection within yourself, okay? Number 5, keep learning about the music business. The music business is changing every single day. So if you can take at least an hour out your time to learn, study, read, look up anything that's pertaining to the music business, please do that because the music is changing so much. Learn about digital, how it works. Learn about streaming. Learn about royalties. Learn about negotiating contracts. Learn about how does a label find artists, how they produce artists, how they push artists, how does they work. Learn about all of these things. Learn about ASCAP, BMI, copyright, distribution, marketing. Learn all of these things because it's going to carry you in the long run, okay? Number 6, social media. You need to be on every powerful social media site that there is. If you see your favorite artists on all these social media sites, you need to be on there as well. But here's the thing when it comes to these social media sites. I know it gets hectic and it's so hard a lot of times to post on every social media site to keep everything updated. But here's an example. At least once a week, well, you need to be posting more once a week, but I'm just saying, okay, for example, if you post on Facebook, Instagram, let's just say on a Monday, it's okay on that Tuesday to post on Twitter, Wednesday on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Thursday on TikTok. But make sure it's steady within that week of you posting and everything is constantly, you know what I'm saying, your analytics are growing. So always make sure that you're posting on these social media sites. You're posting. And also come up with great content. Create you a content schedule because people want to see an engaging content. I know a lot of people are big fans when it comes to visuals, like music videos, behind the scenes stuff. So just create that content. Always make sure you're putting your best foot forward. Always making sure that you are 100% polished when you put yourself out there on social media sites. Make sure your videos are crispy clear, You can hear yourself. You're looking nice. Make sure your pictures are very professional, well taken. Make sure your music is sounding nice. You got to make sure all of this is together. Make sure you have your bio together. Make sure you have your website together. Make sure you have all of these things together. Make sure your social media names on every social media platform is the same. Don't keep changing all of these names and people can find you and you all over the place. You want to keep everything organized. Make sure all of your links are working. So the links in your bio, make sure that they're working. So if somebody click on your music and it's broken and they can find you, they're just going to go on to the next person. So make sure you have all of these things together, okay? Please. Number 7, you want to make sure that you're marketing yourself. You got to market yourself. Remember, you're your own record label. You got to market yourself. You got to push yourself, and you got to really engage yourself into this world as an independent artist, okay? So here's the thing. I see a lot of artists going into the studio, spending a lot of money recording a record, recording a project, recording an EP. You know, recording is not cheap. So I see all of these artists is going to studios, spending major bucks recording a record, and then when it comes out, they just drop it for dead. They don't do anything with the record. They don't, push it out there. They don't give it any recognition. You can't do that, okay? When you go into the studio, you record, let's just say a single, okay? You go in the studio, you record a single. As you get that single done, it's mixed, it's mastered, and it's ready to go, and then you finally put it out there. You also want to come up with a little bit of marketing plan before you put the single out there. I know record labels, they tend to have 4-month strategy before they release their records. Sometimes it takes a year to get their strategy plan for a major established artist. But since we indie or whatever, just give yourself a couple of days or a week to come up with your little small marketing plan of how you're going to market that single, okay? Once you put your single out there, it's okay to stay on that single for a month. It's okay to even stay on that single for 2 months, but you really want to make sure you're really engaging with that single so you can really, 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 really push it, because it doesn't make any sense to go in the studio and to waste that money. So then you also want to be reaching out to blogs, music blogs. You know what I'm saying? They have the power to reach people that can become your fans. So you can also research on Google music blogs that are looking for independent artists. Type that up in Google and a lot of blogs will come up. Or you could just type in Google music blogs. And a lot of these blogs that you go to, they have a contact form on their sites where when you go to that contact form, it tells you, okay, if you want to submit a press release or if you want to write about music, you need to email such and such, blah, 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 fill out this form. But when you do that, you also want to keep it short and simple when you reach out to these people that's going to put your music on their blogs. You want to keep it short, simple, and to the point, okay? You want to make sure that your links are working. You want to say, hey, I'm such and such. I'm an independent artist. I just dropped a new record. I think you guys will like this. Check it out. Link your social media sites, your contact information, and keep it simple. And go from there. But make sure you market that song, that record, whatever you put in out for at least for a month or 2. And make sure you really engaging with that single. Do a music video shoot for that single. Do the behind the scenes type of video for that single. I mean, really, really, really push it. COVID has changed a lot of things. A lot of people doing a lot of, they're creating their own live virtual performance. Set up your own virtual performance behind the single and just push yourself and look for content creators. Reach out to content creators like big famous TikTokers and big famous YouTubers. Reach out to them and network with these people so they can put your music on their platforms so they can expose your music to their audience. That's some of my tips and tricks in this video for independent artists. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys apply these tips and tricks to your strategy as an artist, and I wish you guys the best. If you like more of these videos, please comment down below and let me know, and I will have other great videos coming your way. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.